the recognized symbol of excellence in Super Show deck tech.
Welcome to the show. It's time for stack cards. On a tray in the ring to make a game no hard. We teach you how to win, avoid the common mistakes. Don't always play champion.
We shuffling decks, rolling dice, and raising the stakes. We got deck tech, where strategy's the key. Don't fucking help your opponent by playing cards to weaken your fixed stick. It's just a joke pass and bury you idiots.
Oh, hey, man.
Hey.
Welcome to Stack Card on Shriek Week. As you can see here, I am not the TBA commissioner. I am all that's left of the horse's hardcore title reign after Zach was done with him.
Yeah. Need to be careful. The fun place is going to come after us.
I don't give a damn about the fun police. Like, the fun police has got to do like something terrifying for Shriek Week to actually like make me do something.
Message heard. My God. I hope you're happy. I hope you're happy, Fun Police. I hope that you just get to relax and have a great time with that, because you scared the hell out of me in Shriek Week. God help us.
I hope that's the last of those videos.
Thankfully, the well has run dry. Thankfully, our snooper in chief that found them has unable to find more. Thank God. She's found plenty of other horrifying images and clips as well. But you know, welcome to Stat Card Shriek Week. One that God help us. Yeah. But don't worry, we do have other special guests I'd like to welcome to the show. Mr. Pollywood, showing up here in his true form as a box of crackers. Of course, if you know Mr. Pollywood, if he was a cracker, he would belong in the club. So, makes sense. Back. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, backy, there we go. Thank you, Mr. Pollywood. Maybe you'll show up later in the show. Yeah. Yeah. This is considering we don't have like a Halloween deck or anything to be excited about. I wanted to keep something going, and Shriek Week was something that is just a hilarious meme that I'm not going to show the video of, that we were laughing all about last year, and I wanted to keep it going. The for those in the know, I reached out to Nicholas Ross, the Tornado Champion, to try and get us a Nickar treat for for the show. I was met with confusion, so didn't get anything. The yeah, if you haven't seen that video, look up Shriek Week Halloween or Nickelodeon. Insane. But in this kind of like bridge, I guess it was like a bridge period, we decided to just really take it back to basics, and we were building 2 Halloween competitors. Both came from Halloween decks, and I put up a post to have some suggestions, and there were some that struck the mark. Yeah, the funniest one I think was Trey started getting. It was like Greg Shockley doesn't know a damn thing. It was like Backpack Man's not a Halloween competitor, and I was like,
I did not know the deep lore on that. I was like, why are backpacks scary?
So I was like, well, Trey, I could tell you've never actually like looked at a Backpack Man because his logo is a jack-o'-lantern. Like one of his finishes is literally jack-o'-lantern. It's like All Hallows Eve and one's Trick or Treat. And it was like I don't know the deep lore on why Backpack Man is like literally Halloween encapsulated, but he does count.
I didn't
like,
pass the lore check that time.
No. The but let's see. And we actually, thankfully, we picked 2 different Halloween deck competitors. We did not communicate on who, but let's see. I think yours. You told me you were going to build Lycan, right?
Yep.
Yeah, which is somebody you played before. I think you played him at your first Grand Gathering, right?
I did.
Nice.
One of the first decks I built.
Yeah, so we can bring up what? Okay, cool. Little nice. This is okay, Trey. Considering you have this well thought out presentation, I could tell who Dave really likes. I guess I'm never going to miss a fucking meeting again. How do we leverage? How do we leverage this comp's advantages and gimmick?
So he is a Poison Stars competitor, parkour, whatever they want to go with. So your grapples are going to be super protected unless they happen to be in a strike 10 competitor, or I guess
10-8.
Now that they have the 8 equals ones. So what's nice is you're pushing your grapples, so if they're stopping them, they're putting a strike in play to make your 21 live, because it is very rarely that you're going to be running a 15 to actually stop something. So being able to force your opponent to put strikes in play can help you out that way. And then when they roll agility, you get to go search for a strike, so you're getting to thin out your deck.
Yeah, you get your super protected stops just in case you are running against the random person who's willing to push grapples against you, and you can run pretty strong strikes if you wanted to, or whatever important tech pieces.
Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah, you can run tech pieces. You could go like real super safe. You can run the handful of hairline, so it's harder for them to stop. I typically like to play it more aggressive, so they actually have to stop the cards, and you can drain out the stops and pass and bury them, and then go get them again.
Mm-hmm. All right, finishes. Well, I was going to say a little lag in the PowerPoint presentation. That's my only boon here, is making fun of these sick PowerPoint presentations. Nice slide.
So the grapple is super nice. It gives you 2 9s, 2 10s, and you get to put all of your strikes from your discard pile back in your deck.
It's actually sick. Like that finish grapple,
crazy good finish.
Yeah, and Bombada's here, of course. The fun place is here. The gimmick and finishers mimic Bombada's, but I don't think it was until. God damn it! What's the beginning of the show, Bombada? I like how Dave was like, "Oh, I just hope we never have to see these again," and he just goes and plays it again. Yeah. So Lycan's finish grapple is better than his comparisons, because you have Piglets, who is a colossal smash and is the same kind of thing but for grapples, and Bombada is subs and is a summoner. The key difference being Lycan's super protected finish is the best by far of all of them.
Yes.
because they all have that effect. Shuffle all the gimmick ones in, and draw a card. But the fact that he gets 7 to a 9, 8 to a 10 is pretty crazy.
Yep.
Yeah.
I was going to say the sub doesn't. It gives you your 5 to a 7 and 6 to a 7.
That's the trade-off, right?
Like you don't have much juice there.
Yeah.
And then the strike, which if I was going to be throwing it unstoppable, I probably wouldn't want it on strike. But that's the reason, some of the deck choices let you know if you're going to be trying to throw it unstoppable, you can at least, check out their hand so you're not trying to kill yourself.
Well, here's the thing. If you run strong enough strikes, you can see what their 15 is, if it's a stop, if it's unstoppable type, and see their 18 and the cracker. And you can also just, not throw it unstoppable because it's,
It's a little hard in the tri-state, though, Drew.
Oh, yes. You see. Yeah. The also, half crab doesn't exist in the Midwest Coast either. I had that whoopity-doo. Yeah. What entrance would you run?
It kind of depends on the deck build. If you're going to have protection for, the if stopped and the spotlights with Impact His Family, you could run Pretty Paw. You could run Back by the Rack. It's kind of your choice there. There's nothing in particular that I have to run with him every time.
Not the Ikuzo entrance.
I do not care for the Ikuzo entrance with him in singles.
A 10 to a 12 in singles is just like not useful.
High level parkour and tag, on the other hand, that
it's
could be
very
useful,
good.
But no specific entrance that you have to run with him. It's just kind of where your deck goes and what you need protection with.
Yeah, Petty Paul. I did bring that up to boss on Dojo last night. Redo that. The breakdown. God, what?
So because you're able to go search out when they roll agility to go grab a strike, you can go a little bit aggressive either on 1 or 4, I feel. You can either do the overshot where they roll agility, you get to draw a card. So you're going to search out a strike, and then you get to draw a card when they roll agility. And or you could go volley of strikes if you like having 2 10s. The other option, if you're want to drop a stop, you could run seated senton, the 4, to stop the skill requirement card.
Standing senton.
Senton.
Yeah.
I would not drop 1 and 4 because that kind of just leaves you really limited on what you can stop. So I would it would be one or the other that I would drop. And then I would run reveal stops, if you can remember the cards that they reveal, that would let you be able to see, maybe they're 15, 27, 18, to make sure that you're not walking into an unstoppable stopper and losing the match.
Right. Yeah, this would be a reason to run reveal stops so you can see the thunderous rib cracker. I love that card. Or a half crab, or stunning shining potion, I think is the 15 stop unstoppable, things like that. 4 horsemen.
Yep.
Yeah.
And so because you're searching out your deck, I feel like most of the time you're going to be going faster than your opponent. So in those type decks, I want to run Rejected. I'm going to run Searchers, and I'm going to go faster. Put everything back in there, and let's say who gets to their finishes quicker.
Yeah, getting to shuffle your deck every time your opponent rolls strike is like, okay, cool.
And then if you're running board set up with the 1 or the 4, I like having big body block just to have an extra protection against people spamming Apocalypse, especially with you being a 5/6 tech sub.
Yeah, you can't.
You're not going to have a 15 to stop the. So, on the 7 through 9, like I said, grapples are super protected. So I'm going to go once more with Feeling, show them 2 cards in my hand that I'm probably showing them already because I've went out and searched.
Yeah, show them the 2 strikes.
So 2 cards that they already know, and then going to picking up a grapple. Most of the time it's going to be my 17 or 23, so I can go ahead and get my finish. Occasionally, you can need to go get a stop, and that'll be there.
Yeah.
So then I'm going to my second most protected, which is my 9. So it's either going to be Cauldron Bull or a Head Scratch. Either the Cauldron Bull lets me draw a card early game, or mid to late game if I've already got the grapple in the discard pile, I can go ahead and put it back on top to try to hit it. Other option would be like a head scratch to draw a card or shuffle up to 3 back into the deck. And then on strike, on the 7,
You have listed every card in the game.
yep,
You've
got a
listed,
lot of options.
you've listed every card of a style that you could get, that you could, yeah,
I was gonna say it's
consider
kinda,
play.
They'll know their locals better than I will.
That's
Just
true.
Very vanilla would be Overrun, Piglet Tech. Drawing 2 is never
Draw 2.
bad.
Yeah.
Or an unacceptable impact. You got the draw 1, and then you get to shuffle cards back into the deck.
Right.
Or
If you see unacceptable impact might be the thing, because if you hit that finished grapple, you're going to shuffle your strikes in, but it would allow you to shuffle in your weaker stops.
yeah,
in
shuffling.
too.
Your 21, your 27, and your grapple maybe.
Right.
But if you've got a heavy recursion gimmicks, the Tornillo line's really nice.
Mm.
You've got a heavy hand destruction locals. Thunderous Slaps making an impact.
A little choppa.
Mm-hmm. Or, Kabuki or Muay Thai Ni, if you're not wanting to run one of those entrances and you don't have the stops to, just go ahead and get your utility piece on your 7. You can go ahead and search it out as soon as they run that agility. And you can, I like it there because with the gimmick, you're able to find it a whole lot easier.
Makes sense.
Like I was saying before, with the big body block, you don't want to have the APOC if you're running board set up. You're also playing through follow-up grapples a lot. So just having this Unchained Wizard name to blank Apocalypse just goes ahead and, kind of protect yourself there. Double throw. You've got a grapple in play, go ahead and search out a grapple. You're running rejected. You want to have another searcher. When you try to go pick up that grapple and they throw candy and then you hit them with the double throw the next turn, you got it right back. And I prefer the drawing card. You're weak to strikes, so people are going to be throwing a lot of strikes into you. And what stops strikes? Subs. So if I'm stopping their stuff, I've got my 3, my 6, and my 21 in play. There we go. Bridging Sleeper's a draw 4, bury 1.
He said, "Isn't Bridging Sleeper bad? Have you been paying attention to this show at all?" No.
A lot of people just play this arm stomp right here, and they just play it blank turn 1. It does nothing for them.
Oh,
I get this Bridging Sleeper turn 1. At least it's a filter.
Yeah, the Bridging Sleeper is.
Go ahead, Drew.
Am I lagging or am I here?
No, you're good.
Okay. No, yeah, the Bridging Sleeper line is just it's effectively like the chop block line, where it's like worst case scenario, it's a draw 1, bury 1. So it's fine. Like, and you are right that you're gonna probably have your weaker things to cut to the weaker stops. Angela wants to see a mask. It's like, yes, it's all that was left of Horse's hardcore title reign before the fun police showed up and ruined it. Put
on the 13 and 14. Generally, I'm running a flip stop there. That way, if it's dead, it still has utility. You could also run, the if stop stoppers. You lose the ability to stop leads then.
Yeah.
But, if you didn't want to run the ball speeds for whatever reason, those options are there on 13 and 14. Also you could do the bury. Because get rid of all the spotlights. You slow up their recursion. I mean, if they're burying your good stuff, you're shuffling your deck as soon as they roll agility anyway, so you're more than likely going to get back to that card quicker than they are.
That makes sense.
15's where we can kind of get cute because you're not going to have a great stop option there.
No, God, no.
So you could do the bladder breaking bear hug to stop all these lead strikes. This definitely not Worlds Lucha Snake Pit is running around your locals. You go ahead and catch them with that bladder breaking bear hug and call it a finish.
Well, thankfully, Bombada, you're suing for deformation, not defamation of character. You bum. If you're gonna make fun of other people's spelling mistakes, I'm gonna make fun of yours. Deformation, not suable.
You also got Cracking Down.
God damn it, Dave.
I was told we were only seeing this twice.
I was told I don't want to see that multiple times by the guy who made this PowerPoint for not me.
So yeah, Cracking Down, Stop Unstoppable, or Telebuster to stop a spotlight. Could also just use Recursion on the 15. You're playing all your follow-up subs are Recursion anyway. Rejected doesn't hurt you as much because you're going out to search the cards anyway. So I like having all my, your 15, 18, 24 all being Recursion.
Right.
So you can have the beat into submission if you got a strike and play, add a card to your hand, or the Cobra Clutch out of the Super Lucha cards. If you have a stop and play, add a card from your discard pile to your hand.
Yeah. And
Other option, with all these gimmick blankers going around, Triangle Choke. Draw a card, unblank your gimmick.
Yeah, it's like you're not ready and ready to rumble.
I was going to say, you want to go ahead and use a big stop on that? Go ahead.
Yeah, it could be useful because if they have the save of the moment, if they have the 16, and you're just like, well, I'll just have to keep this, and then you just play that to unblank it anyway. Young Alan just said, "Wow, he really liked that Gatorade." Yeah, I only react that way to Glacier Freeze, honestly.
16, I'm just going to run draw. It's going to be strike down if I got a strike and play draw 2, which is more than likely going to be how it's going to go. But also, I like the chop block line. It's never dead. It's worst case a filter.
Yeah, like you said with Bridging Sleeper.
17, I like American Dragon Drop. You're most protected. It lets you stack whatever you need. And then 18, you're second most protected on the follow-up sub, Tree of Woe. Got to follow up and play, add a finish to your hand.
Yeah, I guess the only trade-off would be so with ADD, we talked about it before. You can get any card as opposed to like a what is it? The suplex or whatever. The 17.
Suplex only lets you get a finish.
Yeah, that lets you just get a finish to hand. So there is inevitably going to be a point where you top deck a card with American Dragon Drop, and then your opponent rolls strike, so it gets shuffled. Like that, it's going to happen. That's why you've got plenty of other straight to hand recursion, like Tree of Woe. Like worst case scenario, if it's like I need a stop back. Worst case scenario, all right, the stop is in the deck.
Yep.
Fine.
19, run Poison Stars. That keeps them off of wanting to throw the grapples. That way, that's the reason you can drop your 1 or 4, whichever one you want to get cute with. Because,
so you're not running 7-1-8 here.
I don't.
Okay. So
if I was going to do a 7-1-8 build, I think I would do it more aggressive. I think I would actually have the 16 to be like the save of the moment.
I think the difference in between I think this is the safer way to go for Lycan because his stat line is different than Piglet and Bombada because on Piglet has agility 8 to back up the press slam to make it like a little bit more protected.
Yeah, Piglet wants to push grapples to protect himself.
Yeah, and Bombada
gets to push grapples that is his most protected and protects himself.
Yeah, Bombada has full Nelson on grapple 8, power 7. So he's got that a little bit more protected too. It's not like he's he could not do the this thing. But since Lycan is 5'6", pushing that, like you don't want to play it offensively as much.
Yes.
And plus
you would have to have a lot stronger strikes to like bait that out.
Yeah. And it's also like your finished strike is already unstoppable and like not excellent. Yep. Where Bombada has the alternate finish that isn't just the winner's circle. Yep. He's got down the stretch.
And so, like I was talking before, you're running the board control cards or whatever with the Overrun or Senton, your Kabukis, whatever, and Poison Stars here. That's the reason I don't want to run APOC on 4 because don't necessarily want to clear all these static effects that I have on the
board. Don't get rid of Poison Stars.
20, 21. Draw, reveal, 21, I would probably run Barry, the mutual Barry stop there on 21.
Well
That way-
scouted.
Yeah, well scouted. That way you can bury the card that is difficult for you to stop. Yeah. 22, I prefer standing moonsault. Just, you search it out, you go ahead and you go try to get that finished grapple and throw it as many times as possible.
Yeah, and if they stop it, you bury it, then it's like, oh, cool, I'll play standing moonsault again. Try and find that finished grapple again.
I was going to say showboat would be a little bit more aggressive. I kind of feel like if you played showboat, you'd just be getting all your strikes out of your deck to begin with, which is kind of counterintuitive. So
yeah, I don't know about the showboat in a deck that has a finished grapple that says shuffle all my strikes back in anyway, and you're running
the only
rejected.
place I think I would see this being more useful is like if you were running into a Colossal Smash. You play this showboat and you get all your subs out of your deck.
Yeah, that makes sense.
If you want to be like super safe, the top rope drop kick, they can't follow up stop it. So they got their 27 and their 6. This thing's gonna hit.
Yeah, it's still very useful. Like I know even the other day Colby ran backpack stunner. I was like, I haven't seen that in a minute. Still really good.
I was gonna say Ryan Pierce abused the hell out of them with his tri-state reign.
Oh yeah, for sure.
23 back from the brink.
Yeah,
like I said,
dead solid.
You just want to get to your finished grapple and throw it as many times as possible. 24 neck vice, standing ankle lock, knee stomps. Neck vice, just solid card. Lets you remove a card off their board, shuffle 2 in, draw 1. It's I feel like that's taken over the flying cutter line. I feel like having the removal piece is just better. If you're one of these people with no discipline and you just want to throw this unstoppable finish strike, you definitely want to have this standing ankle lock so you can look at their hand before you try to do that.
Before you do it, yes, for sure. Yeah,
go ahead.
I'm not even worried about. Dave said so many gimmick blankers to take out. I'm not even worried as much about the gimmick blanker because what happens if you're up against somebody who runs like a monkey flip line and probably not against Lycan, but it would be like callous elbow strike or something.
And they turn off your poison source.
Or they turn off your 23.
Yep.
Because then you got a dead back from the brink.
Yep.
Yeah, it could be whatever. So I think he's susceptible to one of those with these 2 skill cards. So I would probably run the
15 deals with the gimmick blankers though.
Yeah,
if you run the triangle. I mean, you could also run removal there if you wanted to run the standing ankle lock here. I mean,
all right.
Having a removal piece, I feel, is really big with the decks now. And
I always have at least one.
And I like having the knee stomps is also an interesting one because it lets you pick up your weakest stop. Because your 15's dead, so you can grab your 21 or your 27 off of it, and then any finish you want.
Yep.
So
pick up my 27 and finish grapple.
My finish grapple,
Pretty good.
This kind of mirrors with the 13, 14, the blank the discard pile, or if stoppers, however you want to do it. 27, like we were talking with 21, because you are weak to strikes. This stops a lead or finish strike, and then you get to bury up to 3 cards in your opponent's discard pile. So you could slow them up when they are trying to pound you with strikes. And hopefully they've only got 2 stops for your grapple, and you can get that off before they get the strike the third time against you.
Yeah, double handhold. Very useful. I've got one right here.
And then we kind of already talked about the finishes earlier.
Yeah, the stock. If for some god, that's right. I feel like Lycan themselves would really enjoy all this art. All right. Well, thank you very much for your contribution to Shriek Week. If you can find a Lycan, that's honestly one in need of a reprint or a reskin. Well, not quite a reskin. The just an alt art maybe just to get it back in circulation.
Yep.
Because like Ron Rumble said earlier, like I've never seen that. Yeah, Zach said he's selling a Lycan. Perfect. Help a brother out. Yeah, that's from the Halloween deck that came out like right when we came in. So we have them because we all bought it like voraciously.
Well, that's how we got all of our Impactus family.
That's yeah. We got the everyone needed an Impactus family, so we all ended up with Halloween stuff. All right, and in a similar wolf howling vein, let's bring up Drew's PowerPoint. Awesome. Dorothy lost in the wind. Yeah. In terms of service, it took it down. I used Werewolves of London as the music. We couldn't get ourselves banned. Unfortunate. Oh my god. Let's see. Do you even have my deck list? Did it ever send? I'm seeing now, man, because it's like I don't know if y'all have had these wonderful issues with meta. Oh my god. All right. Let's see. Let's see if I can send it to myself on I love meta. So let's see if we can do fill some dead air.
I was gonna say I see it.
You see it in the stack card?
I do.
Dave, you son of a bitch! You son of a bitch! You're trying to make me look like a liar. All right, this is Mr. Hyde. This is the alter ego of Dr. Jekyll. His gimmick, he's got the same stat line as Dr. Jekyll. And his gimmick is once per turn or turn roll, you may shuffle one card with potion in the name that you have in play into your deck to reroll any roll. Any roll is essentially key. Like you make sure you circle that any roll. Let's see. The entrance I use Pretty Paul says let it rip. He doesn't really have a draw engine, and being able to get like an additional reroll off of bump and draw two is pretty sick.
Petty Paul says I get two, you get none.
Petty Paul says I get two, you get none. Exactly. We have the Drew special reveal stops on 1 and 2. Cosmic Smash Pineapple for Sheep. 3, I have Lockjaw because a lot of times your Tech 10 sub 7, they're not going to throw a lot of strikes into you. I very much thought about having Frog Slime Potion here to stop a skill strike, but it does really feel bad whenever you get hit with Enjoy Everything and Savor the Moment. So I wanted to have a lead stopper in there. And Lockjaw, it's like, all right, if they don't have that, you're not worried about them pushing strikes, you can use it to draw the bottom card of your deck. Cosmic Collection, you do not want to run Apocalypse in this deck.
So why you run Lockjaw over having the reveal stop there and running the draw from the bottom on the set of 1?
I would run the Lockjaw because they are less likely to throw strikes into you, so it's more than likely just sitting in your hand. Because
you don't need that that they're just gonna offensively throw APOC into.
Well, because I have ways in here to blank Apocalypse, and I also have a 7 that cannot be removed from play if they offensively throw Apocalypse. That is also a potion. Yeah. The Cosmic Collection, of course, because I'm not running Apocalypse, because that would clear my own cards, be counterintuitive. Catch Chicken Wing, of course. I don't really want Rejected because of the play because of the Finished Strike, which we'll get to. Big Body Block again. I have that to also help with Apocalypse Tray. Potion Uprising is a potion that says add a potion from discard pile to hand, and this card cannot be removed from play to counter Apocalypse further.
Got a lot of potions in this deck, it seems like.
A few, yeah. Not as many as I could. 7, 8, 9, Resto Potion, everybody's favorite. People ran it for years. Still really good. Shuffle some cards in after a breakout. 9, Escape Potion, the new version, which is essentially just discard 3 cards from your deck. So I could just go and throw one of these finishes in the discard pile. this is where if we had the video clip, I should have thought of this ahead of time. It's like, this is a special tool which will come in handy later. Shrinking potion number 10. That's, hey, listen, you say
right?
yeah, he's a special tool, all right. That's really what he should have changed his OnlyFans name to. Shrinking potion number 89. Shuffle one card with potion in the name from your discard pile into your deck for each card you have in play with potion. I mean, get your potions back into your deck, and then you can use it for your gimmick. Pretty good 10.
I'll say, you got a lot of stops, it seems like, with potion in the name.
Yeah.
Finishes with potion in the name?
And 2 finishes.
Oh, man.
Yeah. I have Getting Over. I have the Getting Over crowd pleaser at 11 and 17. 12, I have That's My Keezy to just draw off opponent stops. Just, extra draw. 13, Sheep Shearing Potion.
Leads, right?
Draw off their leads.
Off their leads, right? Yeah.
Yeah, draw off their leads. Sorry.
I was going to say, you're slid in a little Super Lucha in here.
No.
All the stops in play.
Maybe. Thinking about it, this is just what I had already built. But I did get That's My Keezy for for like a draw 5 the other day. The Sheep Shearing Potion, which can stop an unstoppable grapple if your agility is higher, or stop a follow-up or finish. So it's a potion on your 9. Pretty good. Alien Boot Drop on the 8. If I was to swap out Alien Boot Drop, I'd probably just do Sheep, kneel before my Big American Sledgehammer. Just the same kind of thing. Like it's my weakest, so just some kind of utility. Stunting Potion number 51. This is the if stopped blanker on on Technique. You could also do the Stunning Shining Potion. As Dave is well aware of, I run it sometimes to stop unstoppable strike finishes. But you have 2 different utility potion 15s on Technique. Thank you, Bob Dunn. Ripcord Lariat to get your strike finish back. It was not your fault. It was not your fault, Dave. You were just in the match. You were very sad. You were very sad because you saw the 6-time Olympic gold medalist just absolutely throw it away. Just bottled it completely. 7. Yes, yeah. Excuse me. 17 crowd pleaser. Yes, 18 is Pizza Apocalypse. It's a blank rejected and stop Apocalypse and blank.
It blanks itself.
No, it does not, because it's just cards named Apocalypse. 19, have Skullduggery Potion because it's a potion on your 19. Sick. Sealed Away, just reveal stops on 20 and 21. 22, I have Catch These Hands. Catch These Hands is crucial to this deck, because this deck feels a lot worse whenever your 13 and 15 are not live as extra stops, because if you're running up against a tech 10, you want to lower their tech so you can have a stop any. Oh God, no, not Dave, no, damn it, no. Okay, he said catch these handcuffs. Yes, but catch these hands, agility skill requirement to lower an opponent's skill. So you would do that almost always to turn one of your skill stops on 13 or 15. Very good. 23, I have From Darkness into Light. I have toyed with maybe running Catch These Hands and Monkey Flip, but From Darkness into Light just moves you ahead really far, and he is.
You're just trying to get to the end game, but this.
Yeah, you're trying to get to the end game. When you get to decked out, it is really annoying. 24, for the same reason I have Destiny's Call. 25, Roaring Elbow to blank the discard pile. 26, the card that made this deck playable. Stunning Potion number 82 or 92. No, it's 82. So This is the stop any potion on 26. And so on his weakest, he just gets a 26 that he can shuffle back into his deck.
Love recycling stops.
27. I have it's the size of the fight and the dog. So I messed up. Hand up. I swapped the finishes around. The 28, the finish strike. Finish strike claws out. This is why we are running the potions on the other finishes. So claws out is the Mr. Hyde strike finish. +4 to strike, so 6 to a 10, decent. If your opponent breaks out, you may put one card with potion in the name from your discard pile into play. Let us go to the other finishes. First, Rage Potion number 29. +2 to grapple. If you botch your strike finish, if your finished grapple is in discard pile, you become Pop and Twist. Seems good.
Without having to worry about your hand size.
Without having to worry about hand size. And the finished grapple effect is just draw one card for each card you have in play with potion in the name. So even if you hit it, it's 8 to a 10 and draw a couple cards. And then the finished submission, replication potion, number 30. When this card's discarded from play for a breakout, put one lead with potion in the name from your discard pile into play. So 7 to a 9. And you can put this potion uprising into play that can't be removed. For new players, Pop and Twist, Mr. Pop and Twist. His gimmick is when you have 6 cards in your hand, your grapple goes from 8 to a 10. Considered one of the best competitors in the game, extremely good. Won Faction Wars and Olympics back to back. One virtual. What was it? The
Virtual Green Gathering.
One virtual Grand Gathering. It was the Calais. It was the Calais Cup. Yeah. Or I guess Super Show Cup, if we have to call it that. Won by the Fun Police. Yeah.
No, not again.
Players, don't try down out.
Not again.
Not again. You see, you should have done the Gatorade for that since he was satisfied with himself by winning the Super Show Cup. No, of course, he's just got them all on lock. This is him after beating John Polverino in the finals. Sick. So Mr. Hyde, what you want to do, you want to always have like one non-finish potion in play, and because if it's a stop, you can re-roll it back into your deck at Pass and Bury and then draw it, which is incredible. And then we have, and then if you hit a finish and you have this potion uprising and it's like, oh, I rolled a 5, I botched it. Just shuffle that potion uprising back into your deck and it's like, oh, I rolled 6 to a 10, cool. Or 6 to a 10 to an 11, or if it's advanced crowd meters, things like that. Or and this is the crazy thing, it works for breakouts too. So it's like, I got these 3 potions in play and it's like, well, I don't care. I'm just going to shuffle, or I guess you can only do it once, but still, like this potion is going to help me try and break out too. Like, it's awesome.
It's kind of better than General Cannoli.
Oh, for sure. Yeah. You do have to have cards in play.
You do have to have a potion in play.
You do have to have a potion in play. With this deck and like a couple variations, I played him in 2 tournaments. I have lost 2 games. I lost my first Top Cut game at Grand Gathering, and then I won a Monday night. And it was a Thursday because I made Brock Smith cry because we played him. I'll say right now, if you watch Dojo, Mr. Hyde in a Beast Unchained, unwinnable. You can't beat him. It takes so much. You have to run
Rejected.
You have to run a Rejected. You have to run what's it called? You can try and gimmick blank him, but like as Boss found out, like I have a 26 now that says stop any, so I just stop it and then shuffle in. Me and you in finals. I played Schmidt in the finals of. No, I think that's no. I think that might have been Phoenix.
Yeah,
No,
that sounds right. There was a little
no,
Phoenix
no,
going on.
no. Wait. Zach. It was because I won. I won with Phoenix and I won with Mr. Hyde. It was probably I think it was Terror Skull, Zach, because Terror Skull I got second.
Can't believe Chuck's over here on Colby's account trying to get people to play Night Terror.
Yeah. What? Yeah.
I have a question.
Sure.
I think when we talk about these decks, it would be very interesting to say if you were playing against it, what you would do. What would be your primary strategy to counter this deck beyond just deck building for it?
Get the finishes out of the discard pile.
Hope to be a Tech 10.
Yeah, hope to be a Tech 10 Agility 9. So seriously, whenever
you're not letting this 22 hit.
Yeah, don't let the 22 hit if it'll turn on one of his 13 or 15. Like he already has the 19, sure, and the 26, but for me, if I was playing it, I am very, very worried about claws out because of the ability to just increase your stats. Because even if you don't have Rage Potion, which is 8 to a 10, the sub is 7 to a 9. And then he just becomes a cyber. Like he becomes Tech 10 sub 9. So unless you're sub 10, you cannot stop his strikes.
I mean, that's something I was doing with Ruby Renegade. I was running the 24 to increase her sub by 2.
Nice.
To give me the super protected strike.
Yeah, it's like that's the first thing I would do is a time machine to stop Bob from buying these stops, to stop the honey with Steve.
Yeah, it's okay. Eventually, he'll forget about this, and then someone else will get another comp that lets you recycle stops. Just be ready to jump on it when that happens.
That's right. Yeah, you could be an equal 8, but that is also a reason why we have Catch These Hands to turn off the equal 8 if we need to. Trying to cover all the bases there. Which, if they stop, they Catch These Hands, then with their
you pulled the stop that you wanted anyway.
Yeah, then it's like, all right, well, Claws Out's available now. Yeah. I think he's probably the best Halloween competitor. I think. Just because he can be a nightmare. I'm trying to think. It's like Brett the Metalhead is up there, but he also existed before the Halloween deck.
Mm-hmm.
Halloween. I don't think Luna is strictly a Halloween deck, but she definitely has Halloween art. We should have had a counter at the beginning of the show, but we were lied to, saying that we weren't going to be seeing that all day. Yeah. But yeah. I've been playing him for a while, and it's like, I thought about not showing it, but it's also like, I've played it on stream, and it's also like, I didn't do this show to be hiding stuff. We said that at the beginning. We got annoyed at people like not showing new players how to play, or not showing what they were doing in booked matches, etc., and stuff like that. So it's kind of counterintuitive if I don't show like, hey, this is the new hotness I've been playing. It's pretty sick. No, new hotness is not trademarked. I check. Who do I have to kill for this? Whoever you can reach. Yeah. I don't know. I mean, you know how I got it. And if you're looking for the brainchild of this, it was Ref Dave. Truth be told, I was only expecting it one time, not the entire show. Because I explained the bits that I was doing at the beginning in the pre-production movie or things. It was like, yeah, I got the horse head, be like, oh, this is all that's left after Zach was done with Bombada, yeah, kind of thing. And then the fun please bits, and then I've got, hey, look at my cracker. I love my cracker. This is the MVP of the Olympics right here. This cracker right here. I'm pretty sure people are in my house and they're very wondering why I'm calling people crackers. This is one of the you had to be there. But but luckily Paul's not petty, and I don't have to fear anything back from this. Paul is not petty. He's definitely not gonna be getting back at me with some soprano themed thing. He's been doing a lot of under the boardwalk references from Sopranos recently, and I'm kind of terrified of what he can cook up. Oh my god. All right. Well, that's 2 new Halloween decks for you guys. Do we have Paul says I have never been petty in my life. He's been hanging out with Chuck. He is a liar. Do we have any questions or Dave's thing that he says? Does anybody want to come in and ask us a question? If it's Babada asking me, why do you hate me? We'll have an answer. Oh my god. Yeah. Anybody have a question? If not, other than that, other than looking forward to Atlanta CAC, I don't have a whole lot. Anybody got one question? Is it Nick or Treat? No, I reached out to Nicholas Ross and I was asking him for a Nick or Treat, and a Nick R Treat, and didn't get anything. And I am being very careful with my pronunciation of that. This is a real thing that happened in the 90s. I am not falling for it. It's like I am being very peculiar or very precise on my pronunciation. Oh my god! If the question is it Nick or Treat time? That's damn it. The clankers. Raid targets. Who we got? Let's see.
Has Carlos got a question, or is he wanting us to raid?
No, he's coming.
Oh, the clankers.
Yeah, clankers. You rang. I was like, I'm going to be coming. I was like, do we just go to Double Lift? I was trying to think of who we could raid. Double Lift, Legends of Evantris. Big Legends of Evantris guy. Very funny D&D podcast. / raid Tito's Tabletop.
We're gonna raid Tito's Tabletop.
All right,
sounds good.
Sounds good to me.
Thanks for tuning in, guys. Support your local indie wrestling promotions.
That's right, and do not ever show this video of Bombada outside of Shriek Week. It is too scary for national television.
And I think we're gonna play it on loop as we raid. Have a great one, guys.
Have a great night. And this is why Bombada that we're playing these videos. That comment right there.
Okay, it carried me on over to Tito's. So,
hey. Yeah, I'm on Tito's table. It looks like a successful raid.
All right, we can stop watching that. Bye, everybody that didn't raid.